Charles Adelson was a wealthy dentist from South Florida. He came from a prominent family that valued success, status, and influence. But his name became linked to one of Florida's most shocking murder-for-hire cases. The story began with his sister, Wendy Adelson. Wendy was a law professor once married to Dan Markle, also a professor. Their divorce was bitter and drawn out, with disputes over custody of their children. Dan wanted to stay in Tallahassee, while Wendy's family pushed for her to move closer to them in South Florida. The tension only grew deeper. In July 2014, Dan Markle was shot outside his home. The case stunned the legal community and made national headlines. For years, investigators searched for answers. They traced the murder back to hired hitmen connected to Catherine Magbanua, a woman who had dated Charles Adelson. Through wiretaps and secret recordings, investigators eventually tied Charles to the conspiracy. He was accused of helping arrange the murder-for-hire plot that ended Dan Markle's life. In 2016, arrests were made against the gunman and Magbanua. But it wasn't until 2022 that Charles Adelson himself was arrested. Prosecutors argued that the motive was to help his sister, Wendy, gain freedom from custody battles and relocate. At trial, testimony painted a picture of a wealthy family entangled in a desperate plan. The jury heard evidence of payments, phone calls, and connections between Charles and those who carried out the crime. In November 2023, Charles Adelson was found guilty of murder, conspiracy, and solicitation. He was sentenced to life in prison. The case remains one of Florida's most notorious examples of family conflict spiraling into tragedy. It's a story of privilege, power, and choices that forever changed many lives.